Welcome back to the channel, coin lovers. Today we're diving into the most valuable Monticello Jefferson nickels, America's 5-cent coins that have been around for generations. While most nickels are worth just 5 cents, certain years, conditions, and rare minting errors have turned some of them into treasures worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars in today's action market. Let's get started. First up, the 1943 Jefferson nickel is one of the most sought-after treasures in American numismatics. While nickels are often overlooked as everyday coins, this particular issue from the World War II era has achieved legendary status among collectors. Its history, unique composition, and rarity make it a true standout in the marketplace today. The Jefferson nickel series began in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, the coin features a profile of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his historic Monticello home on the reverse. By 1943, however, the series took on even greater importance as the United States was fully engaged in World War II, and the need for strategic metals changed the way coins were made. The obverse design of the 1943 nickel proudly displays Jefferson facing left, with inscriptions that include "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the year 1943. Just above Monticello on the reverse is the bold S mint mark, a key identifier of its San Francisco mint origin. This larger wartime mint mark is one of the unique traits that make these coins so collectible. The reverse showcases Jefferson's Monticello, with sharp architectural details that still stand out even on circulated examples. Above the building is the motto E Pluribus Unum, while the denomination 5 cents and the country United States of America are inscribed below. The S mint mark sits prominently above the dome, unlike pre-war nickels where the mint mark was smaller and placed beside the Monticello building. What truly sets the 1943 Jefferson nickel apart is its metal composition. Due to wartime needs, the U.S. Mint removed nickel from the coin and replaced it with an alloy of 35% silver, 56% copper, and 9% manganese. This change not only made the coin critical to the war effort, but also transformed it into a silver-based collectible that has lasting intrinsic value. Because of its silver content, the 1943 nickel will always carry a baseline value far higher than its face value. Collectors prize these war nickels not just as historical pieces, but also as tangible stores of silver wealth. That combination of intrinsic and numismatic value is what keeps demand high across all market conditions. The rarity of the 1943 Jefferson nickel cannot be overstated. While millions were minted, many have been lost to circulation, melting, or damage over the decades. Finding one in very fine condition, with clear details and preserved surfaces, is becoming increasingly difficult, which adds to its desirability in the collector community. In very fine condition, details such as Jefferson's hairlines and Monticello's columns remain visible, making the coin both historically rich and visually appealing. Collectors consistently pay premiums for such examples because they represent the perfect balance between affordability and quality preservation. The demand for the 1943 nickel is amplified by its role in completing wartime nickel sets. From 1942 to 1945, every collector who wishes to build a full Jefferson nickel collection must include these Silver War issues, and the San Francisco strikes are among the most competitive to obtain. In today's market, the 1943 Jefferson nickel enjoys strong action at auctions and dealer sales. Values continue to rise as collectors and investors recognize both the historic significance and the silver content of these coins. Very fine condition pieces often sell for many times their face value, and higher grades command even stronger premiums. The appeal of the 1943 nickel extends beyond traditional collectors. Investors who value silver as a hedge against inflation also recognize the coin's unique advantage. It is both a precious metal asset and a numismatic rarity. That dual appeal ensures a broad base of demand that only strengthens over time. For collectors, one of the best strategies is to secure 1943 nickels while they are still reasonably available. Market trends show steady appreciation, and coins in very fine condition continue to outperform expectations. Protecting these coins in holders and avoiding cleaning or damage ensures they maintain their high market value. The story of the 1943 nickel is also a story of America's resilience. During a time of global conflict, even the nation's coinage adapted to support the war effort. Owning one of these coins is like holding a piece of that incredible history, linking collectors directly to the sacrifices and determination of the World War II generation. When discussing rarity and condition, collectors often highlight the sharpness of Monticello's details and the visibility of Jefferson's facial features. The stronger these features appear, the higher the value. This makes very fine examples especially prized because they show just enough circulation history while retaining strong eye appeal. The 1943 Jefferson nickel in very fine condition is far more than a 5-cent coin. It is a piece of American history, a silver treasure, and a collector's dream. With its wartime silver composition, its San Francisco mint mark, and its powerful demand in today's market, it continues to shine as one of the most desirable nickels of all time. The 1943 Jefferson nickel combines history, rarity, silver value, and collector demand into a single coin that is as exciting today as it was when first minted. For anyone seeking to own a coin with both heritage and investment potential, this remarkable piece stands out as a true star of numismatics. Next up, the 1967 Jefferson nickel is a coin that stands out in American numismatics for its unique place in U.S. history and its enduring collector demand. Though at first glance it may appear to be a regular 5-cent piece, its background, design, and minting circumstances give it a rarity that continues to attract attention in today's action-packed coin market. The Jefferson nickel series began in 1938, designed by Felix Schlag, and has since become one of the longest-running coin series in U.S. history. By 1967, America was in the midst of tremendous change, both politically and economically, and those changes touched even the nation's coinage. The 1967 Jefferson nickel is a perfect example of how coins reflect the history of their time. On the obverse of this coin, Thomas Jefferson's profile is proudly displayed, facing left, with inscriptions Liberty and I in God We Trust surrounding his portrait, along with the date 1967 placed boldly on the right side. This timeless design not only honors Jefferson but also represents America's democratic ideals. The reverse of the 1967 Jefferson nickel is equally iconic, showcasing Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia home. The inscriptions E pluribus unum, 5 cents, and United States of America frame the image beautifully. Even on circulated or damaged coins, Monticello's outline and dome remain an important identifier, making this reverse design one of the most enduring in U.S. coinage. One of the most unique features of the 1967 nickel is the absence of a mint mark. During the mid-1960s, the United States Mint removed mint marks from all coins in an effort to discourage coin hoarding during a period of coin shortages. This means all 1967 nickels, regardless of whether they were struck in Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco, bear no mint mark. This historical change makes the coin instantly recognizable to collectors. The 1967 Jefferson nickel is struck from a composition of 75% copper and 25% nickel, with a weight of 5 grams and a diameter of 21.2 millimeters. This durable alloy allowed many of these coins to survive heavy circulation, yet examples in strong condition are now increasingly hard to find. Even coins in damaged or worn condition have significant collector interest due to their place in history. Rarity in the world of numismatics isn't just about how many coins were minted, it's also about how many remain available today in collectible condition. The 1967 Jefferson nickel, with its high circulation numbers and decades of use, has become scarcer in preserved examples. Even those with visible wear or damage are sought after by collectors who understand their historical context. Collectors often prize the 1967 nickel because it represents a short-lived era of no mint marks on U.S. coins, a feature that only occurred between 1965 and 1967. That alone makes it an essential coin for anyone aiming to complete a Jefferson nickel collection or a mid-20th century U.S. coin set. Today's market for the 1967 Jefferson nickel remains active and dynamic. Damaged condition examples may not carry the sharpest details, but their demand comes from the coin's history and its connection to a pivotal era in U.S. minting policy. Auction houses and coin dealers continue to see steady sales of these pieces, especially when grouped with other coins from the 1965 to 1967 no-mint mark period. Even in damaged condition, the 1967 Jefferson nickel holds far more value than its modest face value of 5 cents. Collectors pay premiums because the coin is not just currency. It's a piece of American history that cannot be replicated. As time passes and fewer coins survive, their rarity and value are only expected to grow. For collectors looking to invest wisely, the 1967 nickel provides an affordable entry point into the fascinating world of rare coins while still offering strong appreciation potential. Holding such a coin means owning a snapshot of U.S. monetary history that connects directly to the challenges of the 1960s. A damaged example also tells its own story. Every scratch, mark, or sign of circulation is evidence of its long journey through American hands during a transformative period. Collectors often find charm and historical beauty in these well-traveled coins, making them meaningful keepsakes. Tips for collectors include properly storing the 1967 nickel in protective holders to prevent further wear and keeping it as part of a larger Jefferson nickel collection for maximum appeal. Collectors are also encouraged to seek out variations in strike quality and examples with strong details even in circulated condition. The popularity of the Jefferson Nickel series ensures that demand for the 1967 issue remains strong. Whether in pristine, uncirculated state or in damaged but identifiable condition, these coins continue to capture the interest of enthusiasts and investors alike. In conclusion, the 1967 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark is more than just a small copper-nickel coin. It is a piece of American history, a rare collectible, and a treasure that continues to command respect in the modern coin market. Its story, rarity, and connection to a unique era make it a must-have for collectors who value history and high demand.